Now, we've all seen the iconic image of the Antifa woman being punched by the white supremacists during a counter-protest that they carried out. The fascists were there making themselves known, spreading their message. Antifa came in and shut them down. Things turned violent. This man punched that woman, and it's now like a big iconic image. There's a GoFundMe to pay for her medical bills. And on the other side, fascists have started a GoFundMe to buy ice for his hand. Now, this is pretty much a straight-up situation. You go in to a violent situation like that and you risk getting hurt. No one's denying that. Here's what's strange. Of course, SJWs, who like to pass themselves off as leftists when they're actually liberals, are actually applauding her getting hurt, saying that, well, she culturally appropriated by having dreadlocks. Now, of course, more than black people have had dreadlocks in all of history, and that part just seems to be, terribly just ignored. But I mean, to go to the point of wishing violence on a woman by a fascist just because of her hairstyle is frankly indicative of the very malicious and reactionary nature of SJWs themselves. I mean, this is disgusting. And some of them even advocated calling the police on her and reporting her for violence just because of her hair, and that's somehow justified in their eyes. And again, we can see the completely anti-scientific nature of SJWs and their, well, frankly, the hatred towards anything that could actually change the system, really, and how narcissistically wrapped up in themselves and their own perception of being offended they really are. So that's just pure bullshit. And I think if Antifa actually comes across any of these people, they should kick their asses too. Now, here's something else. Reports are coming out from Antifa people that not the woman who was hit, but another person in Antifa contacted the cops about her being hit. Like they were trying to report the Nazi to the police. Now, I'm not saying Antifa was doing this. From what I've gathered, it's just one guy who was trying to do this. And that's pretty messed up too. You can't say all cops are bastards and then turn to them to, prosecute your enemies. Well, like you would even really need them to. I mean, the video's right there. Like all of the Western world has seen it. So there would be no need. But I'm just wondering, like, what that guy is thinking by just going out there and trying to call the cops when they're already taking the stance of all cops are bastards. This seems completely ridiculous to me. And this guy needs to be taken care of. He needs to get his politics straightened out. But it's just weird that there's one, like, in the very rare act of violence that's being carried out in the Western world, that finally there's some kind of radical action being taken against fascists. And here's two ways that those who are supposed to be on the side of anti-fascists are screwing it up. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.